Hello, everybody. Welcome back to more Final Fantasy IX Remastered. Alright, boys and girls, we got work to do. Last episode, I made it out here outside the Evil Forest, and I decided just to play the game. Just do shit. Just kill shit for hours. And boy, did shit get done. So, I now have Flea Gill, Protect Girls, and Beast Killer on Zidane. On Steiner, I have Bird Killer, Bug Killer, Beast Killer, and Level Up, and Antibody and Bright Eyes. Antibody makes you immune to poison, Bright Eyes makes you immune to blind, which for someone like Steiner, whose entire gimmick is the fact that he hits like a truck, is kind of freaking important. So we're going to use a tent real quick and heal up, and then we're going to head northward towards the, or southward? North or southward? Either way, heading straight forward. Pretty sure it's northward, though. We're going to head upwards towards the, ice cavern. Here we are. This must be the ice cavern. What's up, Vivi? Have you ever heard of the ice cavern? Sure. Is this the place? I think so. It's supposed to be near the Evil Forest. I've heard of it. It's supposed to be a beautiful place covered in ice. My grandpa told me about this place. He said the cavern takes travelers to the top of the mist. Bravo! Master Vivi's grandfather must be quite a scholar. We must thank him upon escaping the mist. My grandpa used to teach me lots of things, but he passed away. Oh, forgive my indiscretion. Don't worry about it. Well, why don't we go inside? So welcome to the first real dungeon of this game, the Ice Cavern. I don't count Evil Forest, as that wasn't much of a dungeon either. But I consider this to be the first actual dungeon. Oh, what a beautiful place. Seeing the actual cavern is so much better than reading about it. Oh, how pretty. I wonder what kind of flower this is. Princess, please don't touch anything. Can we get moving? I'm freezing my balls off out here. Alright. So there's going to be mist spouts all over the place. If you don't want to get into encounters, avoid them at all costs. Otherwise, don't worry about it. You're going to run into this now probably more than ever, and it's one of the reasons I leveled up a bit, and that's the fact that Vivi does not... Your casters don't have a lot of MP. They just don't. I mean, they're just not going to. It's just not going to be a thing you're going to have access to for the time being. So, your best bet is to just not cast, or cast sparingly, or have lots of ethers, something I don't have at the moment, so... However you may feel about it, that's up to you. I think you can still run into encounters out here, whether or not you touch the mist spouts. I don't remember entirely, but I'm pretty sure you can still hit encounters. Huh? What's this? What a strange wall. There's gotta be something behind it. Hey, Vivi. Yes? Can you break this wall down with your magic? I'm coming. Whoa. I knew it. There might be more walls like this. I'm counting on you, Vivi. Sure. Alright. Oh, wow, we've already picked up 2 ethers since we got in here. Perfect. That's actually something I really kind of needed for this place, because, again, Vivi runs out of MP like nobody's fucking business. Oh, there we go. There's that encounter I've been waiting for. I knew there was some out here. God help me if I could get through this place without any encounters. That would just be too good to be fucking true. I ran into the most unusual audio glitch with this game out in the world map when I did the last episode. I don't know what happened. I came back to play it later and it hasn't happened yet. So I don't know if that was just like a one-time thing, or if I just got seriously unlucky. Not entirely sure what was going on with that. Now, we've gotten trance. I might as well talk about trances for a little bit, because they are going to be a pretty substantial part of this game. So every character's trance is different, and that's important, because it's kind of important to know what every character's trance does. So let's talk about them, shall we? Zidane activates Dyne. That is the special abilities you've seen him, the special abilities he gains whenever he goes trance. Pretty self-exclamatory. Steiner doesn't get anything for his trance, he just hits harder, so he just gets a strength boost. Vivi gains double cast, which is pretty typical for black mages. It allows him to cast twice. So, I mean, it allows him to cast 2 black magic spells back to back. Pretty cool. Not a bad thing to get, if you ask me. Garnet, however, is in a weird spot, because Garnet's special ability she gains is something you're not going to technically have access to unless you, like, unbelievably grind. Like, you'd have to, like, power grind for quite a while to even make use of it. Now, that special ability is Eidolon, which essentially boosts up the strength of her summons and also extends their summon animations. If I recall correctly, this is one of those Final Fantasy games where the first time you use it, you see the full animation, but every subsequent time it's a shortened animation. So whenever she does it with Eidolon, you're going to see the whole animation. It just increases the power of her summons. So that covers all 4 characters and how they operate as far as their trance goes. Can I, like, avoid this? Pretty sure I should be able to. There it goes. Now we should be able to burn it down. Whoa! Nice. Mage Masher. So, yeah, you can get... This is with a point where you'd be getting the Mage Masher normally. But, as you guys remember, we got the Mage Masher at the start of the game. This is one of those points where it kind of shows the benefits of stealing. Now, some people might make the argument that there is no... That at the end of the day, you're just getting it later. But once again, by getting it later, I'm going to be getting another weapon soon for Zidane, if I recall correctly. And because I've already mastered out Mage Masher, I can now switch to it immediately versus getting it and then having to hold on to it for a while because of reasons. The point is the sooner you learn stuff via your weapons, the better off you're going to be, because you're always going to be able to upgrade to that next weapon versus having to hold on to it for God knows how long on the off chance you're going to be able to use it sometime soon. And like I've said in the past, Final Fantasy IX is a fairly easy game, so there isn't a lot of reason to suspect that you're really going to need to grind too much outside of, like, late game shit. Like getting late game abilities, and you might consider it. But other than that, I don't think so. So our goal now is just to avoid the mist. And pick up chests. Huh? What's this? Whoa! Head down here. Oh! Is there mist in there? Or is this just a random encounter? I haven't run into any other random encounters outside of, like, 2. So I'm gonna go on a really large limb and hope I don't break it and say that this place is dictated by the mist more than it's dictated by, like, typical random encounters. Flans, don't worry about them. Just magic them down with fire. They die pretty much in like one go. You don't really have to work that hard to kill them. Now, this next weapon we're going to be getting for Zidane is kind of important, because this is going to allow Zidane to learn an ability that will make stealing a little easier. Now, granted, stealing against bosses is always going to be kind of one of those complex things, because even, like I said before, even your best odds, right? Like, best case scenario, you steal from an enemy, I keep looking it up and forgetting. It's something like 12%. It's not great. And those are like your best odds. Those aren't even like worst case. Those are best odds. Who has the better defense? You both have the same defense, don't you? Well, I want my healing more than I want. Oh, well, shit. Okay. I guess they're the ones getting it. I mean, you've already learned Beast Killer, so I guess it's not that big of a deal. Moving on. Best case scenario between having Bandit and Master Thief against a super rare item on a boss is still like 12%. The only benefit you get out of it is that the common items are an instant steal. They're like 100%, so you're guaranteed to steal them. Huh? What's this? Whoa. Hot, hot, hot! You bastards! Oh, I can move again. Thanks, Kupo. Teach me, Mogster. Lesson 2, which we don't give a living shit about. Hey, bro, what are you going to teach me today? Lots of neat stuff. I'm going to give another interesting lecture today. Look, if you want to look these up, that's up to you. I don't see a need to go over them. I feel like if you're watching this, you've either already played the game, you're playing the game, or you have a basic concept of how Final Fantasy games work. I didn't do tutorials for Final Fantasy VIII. I damn sure aren't going to do them now. Alright, this is Moise. And we have, hey, you gotta deliver a letter to Gumo for me, Kupo. Thanks, Kupo. So we have a letter to deliver. I want mail, Kupo. Alright, good. So we've delivered our mail. So we've gotten our piece of mail to deliver. So now we're gonna make sure we deliver that to the next Moogle that we give it to. Oh, this isn't missed, is it? No. Zidane should be... Fuck. Okay, so I have 50-something potions. That's because most of the battles I did gave me potions. By the time I was finished, I mean, guys, I really never worried about health. I was more worried about MP, because I wasn't getting a lot of steals for tents, and I wasn't getting a lot of drops for ethers, so that's the thing. Evie, hurry up or you'll be left behind. I'm coming. Oh no. Master Vivi, are you okay? God. I don't feel so good. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. Yo, Rusty, you're not alright, are you? What happened to you guys? Hey, Rusty, move it or lose it. Get up. It's no use. Oh no, Garnet, not you too. Garnet, she's out cold. Shoot. Falling asleep. What's that sound? It came from over there. Is somebody there? Alright, so for this next thing, we're going to actually drop Zidane to the back row. I know some people say you don't really need to, but I'm going to do it anyways. Never hurts. A little less damage is always a good thing in my book. Excuse the birds. Or bird. Long story. Oh, why didn't you fall asleep? You should be dead by now. Are you the one causing this blizzard? That's right. Okay, so this fight is a mixture between the Black Waltz #1 and Sea Lion. Black Waltz has the Remedy and Silk Shirt to steal. We don't need a Silk Shirt. I don't care about a Remedy. The Sea Lion has Mithril Dagger. That is the thing we want most here. Everything else doesn't really matter. I don't care. So the goal now is just to get the Mithril Dagger. Once I get that, I can essentially put stop giving a fuck and kill them. The general way this fight usually goes for most players is they just sort of get through it and then they eventually just limit break the fuck out of them. Because Zidane's limit breaks are absolute fucking powerhouse levels of stupid. And because we're in the back row, we're going to be taking substantially less damage than if you sit up front. And the thing about stealing is stealing has no bearing. Where you are where you are front or back has no bearing on your ability to steal at all. So there really is no benefit to being in the front row, especially for the first handful of turns while you're trying to steal to begin with. Got it. Wow, that went by way faster than usual. Alright. So, now that we've taken the two things I cared about, well, technically one thing, I'm just gonna whoop the shit out of Black Waltz. He only has 250 health. Hell, depending on how I feel, I might just switch to the front row and really go ham. Ah, yeah. Wow. Like, I don't take... This is why magic users stay in back, guys. Melee people should not be in back. So we're gonna actually... We're gonna heal, actually. I shouldn't even waste my time using a fucking high potion on this. This is probably a waste of my fucking time. But I'm gonna do it anyways, because I want to make sure I'm full health. And I don't think one potion would actually do it. We're going to put ourselves up to the front row so we can actually start dealing some good damage. But at this point, I mean, who really gives a shit, guys? I got what I wanted. Like I said, if you want the silk shirt, if you want another silk shirt, now is a free time to steal it, but I'm not that concerned. Alright, Black Waltz, you're first. I think you usually go for the Black Waltz first, as he's the only one that can use magic in this fight. And then most people go for the Sea Lion second. But we're about to get our limit break, so it doesn't really matter at this point. We're going to win no matter what. The Black Waltz is literally just foreplay here. Ugh, Sea Lion, kill him for me. You sure about that? Because I don't think that's going to happen for you, son. So I guess I'll show this off. Oh, never mind. We got trance. Alright, we're good. Tidal Flame, bitches, I win. Fight's over. Oh god, this went over way too well. Being in the back row makes all the difference. That did all but... Did that do all of his health? That might have did all of his health. Okay, he should be dead with this last hit. He only should have 450 health. Yep, there we go. He dies. Sea Lion, everybody. Absolute pushover. I feel bad that I got 5 AP out of this when it was entirely unnecessary. So we got a high potion, which replaced the one I used, and a Phoenix down. So I guess it wasn't a complete waste of my time. You defeated #1. But #2 and #3 will claim the princess. Who's there? Oh, whatever. I've got to go back and check on them. Ah. So they're trailing us. Damn. How'd they get over here so quickly then? Damn. They didn't leave ahead of us. We were in the... Well, they might have left when we were in the evil forest. Zidane! Hey there. Everybody okay? You! What just happened? It was no big deal. You're hiding something. Hey, nothing happened. You heard me. You didn't touch the princess, did you? Just what are you accusing me of? Steiner, he said nothing happened. Why are you being so rude? My apologies, princess. Well, I'm glad everyone is safe. Shall we move on? Zidane, is something bothering you? No, it's nothing. Well, that was easy enough, I suppose. Honestly, I kind of made that boss fight cake. But again, I'm also level 11. I shouldn't be surprised that boss fight was cake. You shouldn't even be near that level to do that boss. I'm back row again, aren't I? Yeah, I'm back row. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. I'm fine with being back row. It's not the biggest problem in the world. We can fix this. I have magic. Damn. That's some XP right there. Shit. Ugh. See, the thing is, here's the thing, guys. I don't like level grind in this game because I need to. I do it because I find the basic gameplay to this game really fun. So, with this, we learn Bandit. So, let's talk about what Bandit is, for those of you who might not be familiar. So, Bandit is the first of two skills we're going to get throughout the game. In this particular case, Bandit raises success rate of steal. It's not the biggest increase, but at this point in the game, like, you kind of need it. Like, because some of the later steals get fucking stupid. Alright. Party is now reassembled. Let's go. Some of the later steals we're going to be dealing with, especially when we start getting to, like, rare items and not just uncommons, which is what we've been dealing with so far. Yeah, you're going to want that. I mean, it won't make the odds 100% in your favor, but trust me, every single percentage in your favor that can make this game a little less tedious, yo, you want that. We made it through the mist. Oh, the sun feels great. Look, there's a village. I think I've been there before. It sounds like you've been everywhere, Zidane. The only worlds I've visited are in books. You may have been to that village. Let's go visit. Wait, hold it. You're a princess. You can't just go rushing in there. People are looking for you. You need a new identity. Insolent fool! The princess need not sneak around. Besides, we're heading back to the castle. You leave her alone. And you will address her as princess from now on, you silly peasant. Damn it, Rusty. Why don't you just shut up? Who do you think you are? I don't take orders from a stuck-up jerk like you. You guys. Stop it, you two. Steiner, I do not intend to return to the castle. And I do see Zidane's point. I need a new name. Zidane, what is this called? That's a dagger. All knives of that length are called daggers. Short swords are a bit longer, and the big sword you hold with both hands is called a broadsword, and... Oh, okay. I understand now. So this is called a dagger. Princess, it's a weapon. Please be careful. I've decided. From now on, my name will be... Dagger. I was planning on naming her by her actual name, but I don't want to spoil that as much as I want to name her by her actual name, which we will find out as a side quest, but we will soon find out what her actual name is. I don't want to spoil it for you guys. I just feel like that would, oh man, as much as I want to do it, I can't. I will be called Dagger from now on. What do you think, Zidane? Is that okay with you? Great, Dagger. Now let's work on your speech. Try to sound more casual like me. I shall try. Oh, no, no, no. What would Vivi say? Just say, alrighty. Alrighty. You're getting the hang of it. Well, let's go. Normally in this game, I would just go straight onward, but I don't think I'm going to be able to leave town? I don't remember. I'm not 100% sure how this event plays out, but I think I can still leave town with Zidane, which is still basically what I need, honestly. It's not that big of a deal. So I guess I can live with it either way, but we're going to make a detour before we go into town directly. There's something I want to show you guys. Admittedly, we're in for a pretty large story dump, so this is probably not going to be the quickest of events we're going to be getting through. But thankfully for me, I actually really enjoy the majority of Final Fantasy IX. That, and this is one of the handful of times in this game I'm a fucking monster. I mean, granted, it doesn't take a lot to, like, really bust up Final Fantasy IX. Like, 9 is easily one of the easier games to just break. You know what I mean? Like 8, like, look, here's the thing. 8 you can break with just the card game, right? 9 you have to put a little bit of effort into it, and I just mean a little bit, not even a lot. Like a tiny, tiny, tiny little bit of effort. Is there anything over here? Yeah. 135 gil. Hey, man. You know, I've trivialized money at this point, though. I openly admit I probably have done more damage to this save than I'm ever going to be able to recover at this point. Ah, my coffee smells delicious. So we're gonna talk to... Come on, let me... Didn't this model go on sale to commemorate the building of the 5th theater ship? I bought it at an auction in Trano. I have money to spend these days. What I really wanted was some rare coffee. My friend used to have one too, but I bet he lost his, and I bet he lost his in the incident. I'll give it to you if you get me some rare coffee. Really? I don't lie. Let's see. I want to try Burman, Kerman, and Mocha coffee. If you find all of them, bring them back to me. So this is actually a side quest. This is not just a random thing the game tells you. It's an actual legitimate side quest you can do in this game. Is go find this old man some fucking coffee. It's one of those things I kind of like about this game. Is the game just openly just gives you shit to do. Whether or not you remember to go do it is up to you. Now, there was one piece of lore in this place that we're going to read. It's not entirely important because you don't have any context for it. Isn't it in here? I thought it was in here. Alright, so I guess it's not in here, is it? I thought it was in here because I thought there was a sign that you could read. It might not be here. Then where's that sign? There's supposed to be a sign you're supposed to be able to read. High potion. Cool. Because I know it's not here. I know it's not... I don't think it's inside his house. Because that place is pretty cramped. And I can't find it. Is it out here maybe? What is that? Very, very observant of you, Zidane. Clearly, you are a shining achievement among you are a shining example of humanity amongst the dredges of society. Yeah, it looks like just standing there triggers him. I don't want to trigger. Yeah, okay. So there's not much in this place. I thought there was a sign you could read, isn't there? I could have sworn there was a sign. Oh well. We're gonna leave. And we're actually gonna head into town now. Because, you know, I should probably go do that thing now. My original time doing this, I accidentally didn't go into town. I just kind of saved it outside and called it a day for the episode. But I mean, I might as well at least get this little bit started. There's no sense in not starting it. Oh, damn it. Ugh. I keep on accidentally pressing the button for auto. I'm so used for the run command being the triggers, or you know, the L2s and R2s of video games, but they're not. Those are one of those is actually the one of the triggers for the cheats for the game, which I'm not an entire fan of that they exist. I acknowledge that having those things are good for new players, but man, Final Fantasy IX is like the one game you don't need them. Gee whiz, a windmill. Vivi, the inn is this way. Oh, do we have to? But I want to go see the windmill. I know, but let's get some rest first. We also need to decide what to do next. Did you see that? I sure did. The village of Dali. Sleeping on the job? Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, I know she's cute, but it's rude of you to stare. Oh, I wasn't looking at the young lady. I was just, the room is right over there. Make yourselves at home. Zidane? Where will I be staying? In the same room. Where else? But Zidane, I mustn't. I understand how you feel, but these country inns don't have private rooms. Get inside, everyone. It shouldn't even be all that weird for you. Tell me one thing before we go to sleep. Why did you want to leave the castle, Dagger? If the theater ship hadn't crashed, it would have arrived at the neighboring regency of Lindblum. You were going to leave Alexandria? I see. If you hadn't been caught, you would have reached Lindblum by now. But now, we'll have to cross the south gate on foot. Border crossing, huh? Zidane, please listen. There is a reason I must leave this kingdom. I cannot tell you why, but please. I understand. I'll get you to Lindblum somehow. I've heard enough. Princess, you cannot trust the words of a thief. He may expose you to even more danger like he did in Evil Forest. I beg of you, Princess, please return with me to the castle. I know I screwed up in the Evil Forest. But there's no doubt in my mind now. I'll protect Dagger with my life. Don't be ridiculous. It is I who will protect the princess now and forever. Then tell me, how do you intend to take her back to the castle? I will think of a way. Oh, well, you know what? It's good that Vivi could just fall the fuck to sleep. Means he's safe with us. At least he feels safe. Master Vivi. He was tired. But you had to go on a frickin' tirade. What? Let's go to sleep. I'd say I feel bad for Steiner, but I really fucking don't. It's so hard. It's so hard for me to feel bad for him. What a beautiful voice. Who's singing? I've never heard a song like that before. Was that Dagger singing? Oh, everyone's up already. I wonder where they went. Dagger Tries. You know, I gotta give her credit, man. She may not be the greatest at what she does, but damn it, at least she tries. I wonder if the castle is okay. That was quite a ruckus. Mother went too far. She didn't have to fire at the ship, even if she did it to rescue me. I wonder how many people got hurt. I hope the damage wasn't too severe. Some people could have died, like in the evil forest. You're in my way, kiddo. Kiddo? Oh, my apologies. I mean, I'm sorry. Kids these days. What are you doing? Can't you see what I'm doing? I'm killing the bugs on the crops. You're killing the bugs? Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Bugs are just like monsters. They destroy our crops if you leave them be. Crops. There's one. Oh, an ooglop. Oh, an ooglop. Ooglops eat vegetables? You're a strange one. Most girls hate ooglops. Is that so? It's just I haven't seen too many of them. Wait, Zidane told me to try to blend in. Maybe I should act like I don't like ooglops. 1, 2, 3. Ah! You know, she's trying. I'll give her that. She's doing her best. All right, here's Gumo. So we have a letter from Mois to Gumo. Let's give it to him. A letter from Mois. I don't like Mois, but I'll read it anyways, Kupo. Yo, man, I totally got iced up by some dude with wings on his back. Stiltskin passed by without doing anything. Is he rude or what? Of course, I couldn't say nothing because I was trapped inside the ice. He always sounds so gruff, but I'm glad to hear Stiltskin is traveling. I can't wait to hear from him, Kupo. Alright, so there's our obligatory mail delivery. Anyways, everybody, we're going to end today's episode with that. Dolly Inn's breakfast service. A delicious breakfast for 20 gil. Cold water, fresh from the well. Fresh scrambled eggs. Vegetables fresh from the farm. This is a sample menu. Nice. Sounds fucking delicious. Anyways, everybody, we're going to save it here, and I will catch you all next time on Final Fantasy IX. Oh, that rhymed. Alright. Save. Anyways, guys, stay tuned. And I'm signing out.